You can come in. Oh, hi. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm Jalee Anderson, your social worker.
Keisha Boyd.
All right. So how you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Oh, you know, it's a little cold outside. It kind of took me by surprise. I was sitting here like, woo.
Yeah, it's a little chilly outside.
Okay. So, your name is Keisha Boyd. What would you like to be preferred to be named by? Keisha, Miss Boyd?
Keisha is fine.
All right, Keisha. Before we start anything today, I would like to talk about our confidentiality clause that here at ESR, or Experimenting with Self-Reliance. And here's our sheet. I'll let you look over and I'll explain to you while you're looking over it. Basically, in a confidentiality sheet, it's just telling you that everything you say to me is going to be in private. I'm not going to talk about it to anybody outside of this room. Only time I would have to contact anybody else would be because of self-harm or harming others. So I just want you to read over there and make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, just let me know. And I'm going to need you to sign and date it at the bottom for me.
Thank you.
No problem.
Here you go.
Thank you. Basically, I'm going to just tell you about my role and what ESR does. But basically, ESR is experimenting with self-reliance, and we have different units, and we deal with different problems. And based off of your eligibility sheet, and you went through that process with our eligibility counselor, she said that you will be here with me today for housing. And I have a little sheet that will explain our housing service, which is giving you referrals and linking you up with sources about government assistance. And I'm going to let you read over that. And if you have any questions or you want to ask me about any other services that Experimenting with Self-Reliance does, I will be happy to just answer your questions.
Okay.
Alright, Keisha, before we go any farther, I just want to explain to you, this is a long process, and where I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions, and some of the questions that I'm going to ask you are going to be nerve-wracking, or it might seem like a long process to you, but at the end, I'm asking you a lot of questions so I can best serve you, and some of the questions, like I said, will be uncomfortable. So, also, before we start, I just want to relieve the air, make sure that you're not tense. Don't be nervous. You're just talking to me so I can best help you in your situation. So come on, breathe in, breathe out. It helps you out. So tell me, Keisha, why are you here today?
Well, Jalee, the reason I'm here today is because I'm looking for housing services. I'm just coming out of a 10-year abusive relationship with my high school sweetheart. Thought he was a perfect guy, but he turned out not to be. But we do have, the good thing about our relationship, we do have 2 beautiful kids together, so that was the positive about our relationship. But yeah, so I'm trying to get on my own 2 feet and get housing for me and my kids.
So I've heard you mention the domestic violence case that you were problem you were having. How long was it going on?
10 years.
Wow, and you here today?
Yes.
That takes a bold step to get out of a relation from 10 years of domestic violence. That's very great. That's very good, Keisha.
Thank you.
I want to get to know you a little bit more, and like people you interact with, so I can get a better way of serving you. Is that okay if I do an activity with you?
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, I'm get a little bit closer so we can talk about it. Alright. So Keisha, I'm gonna put you in the middle. And you just tell me the different people that you interact with on a daily basis.
Well, first off, it would be my 2 kids, Makai and Aria. They're 3 and 4. Makai was my oldest.
And they both stay with you?
Yes.
So y'all have a pretty good relationship.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna make this a strong line so it shows that y'all have a strong relationship. Okay.
Also, my mom, we have a pretty good relationship. She's actually the reason that I'm here today.
So you have a real close relationship with your mom, so that's good.
Also, my best friend, she's also helped me out with this whole domestic violence situation that I've been in.
Seems like you got a pretty good support system. It's real good. Anything else?
I don't really have a good relationship with my dad.
So we're gonna make that a little squiggly line so you don't have a really close relationship with your dad, you know. Okay.
That's about it for the people that I actually interact with on a daily basis.
Okay. From all the information that I'm getting from you, it seems like that you have a close relationship with your mom and you have a strong bond with your kids and you still keep in contact with your best friend, but you don't have a close relationship with your father. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And let's talk about a little bit about your goals. What do you want from the agency and what do you feel like you want as your end outcome?
Well, first and foremost, of course, the housing services. But I also want to be able to be self-sufficient, meaning I want to be able to do things on my own. Also have a steady income to be able to pay my own bills and make sure my kids are taken care of without any assistance.
So if you had to put them in a list and organize them from what goal do you want first and last, can you explain it to me?
I would probably put housing first because at the moment I am staying with my mom. So probably housing and then self-sufficiency and also the income.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is that the first thing you want is housing. You want to be able to put you and your children in a house or a home. Then the next would be getting a job so then you can actually supply for your kids and be self-sufficient.
Yes.
With all of those goals, we do have programs for that, so you came to the right place, and I'm glad you're here today because it was a big step. So the first thing I want to do is make a a mini plan with you,
Okay.
so then we can have something to, base on for our next visit. So like I said, I'm going to explain the process to you with ESR. You will have a 6 months process in which we will help you and give you assistance. We will meet every 2 weeks in the month. When is the best time to contact you?
Probably in the afternoon.
The afternoon. Do you have a particular time?
Yeah, I would say around 1. You could probably contact me.
Okay. When is the best time to set up an interview?
We can do it around 3:30.
3:30 p.m. On what day?
Tuesdays work best.
Okay, so that would make sense. So every 2nd and 4th Tuesday at 3 p.m. we'll be having a meeting in this exact place. Do you have transportation?
Not at the moment.
Okay, with ESR we do have bus referrals, and I can get you one of those at the end of this interview.
Okay.
And only way we can give you a bus pass if you make it to all of the meetings. You cannot miss them or you cannot be late. So if you do, we will take that privilege away. You will have to figure out your own way to get here. Is that all right?
That's fine.
So I'm going to put that down as bus referral. So the mini plan for me to do is to get something where it will show where your last income was, so then we can best assist you with getting government assistance. From there, we're going to put you in our self-sufficiency programs where we would link you up with personal finance and helping you with job working tasks. I think this is what Did I give you the sheet? Yes, I did.
Yes.
It tells you in description right here, basically what we will be doing with the job skills and helping you with being self-sufficient.
Okay.
So we'll do that with our next visit. So I think I hit all the key points with you, and yeah. So just remember, I'll be calling you soon, probably next week on Monday at 1, because that's according to your schedule. That's when you're available, to remind you about your appointment at 3:30. And I will be giving you a bus referral before you leave. I'll let them know at the door that you need one. So it was great meeting you, Keisha. This is going to be a great process. And like I said, I'm really happy that you were able to make it to this point and be able to meet me.
Thank you so much.
No problem. You can come in. Keisha, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Let's go ahead and get a start on this little visit today. This will be our second to last visit, and we're just going to go over the plan that we put forth and talk about how good your progress is. And looking at all of the attendance and calling the counselors that you have been attending everything that I asked you to, and that is great. I'm really proud of you for doing that. We already received your house, so you should be moving in soon, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm excited.
I'm excited for you. That's a huge step. And like I said, I'm really proud of you. And, you know, like you told me in the beginning, you have came from a different background. You've been through a lot of things, and you have shown resiliency. So I'm really proud of you, and I'm just glad that you stuck with the process, and we're doing good. So, like I said, this is our second to last visit. So we got one more, and then it's over.
We're getting somewhere.
So yeah, about the job, have you put in any applications lately or anything?
Yeah, I've put in about 4 recently. I'm still waiting to hear back from them, so hopefully I'll be hearing back sometime soon. So, yeah.
That's good. That's good. My last question for today would be, are you getting anything out of the programs? Are you enjoying them?
I am. They're very interesting. I'm learning a lot. So I know once I am able to get back on my own, it should be a smooth ride for me, hopefully.
Oh, it will. So, thank you for coming in today, Keisha. I'm glad you came in, but that's all we have to talk about today.
Okay, thank you so much for your help.
No problem. See you next visit. All right, then.
You just gotta edit that out.
Oh, actually, that stuff.